everybody, welcome to Jacob's Quest, and tonight I just got back from watching Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1, which it's a pretty long title, but anyways, yeah, first off, I mean, what can I say, right? It's a Mission Impossible movie, and for the last, like, what, 5 of these things have been just amazing and over the top, and every single one seems to top the one before it. Of course, you got Tom Cruise doing his insane stunts because, you know, like a lot of people, I think Tom Cruise legitimately is an insane person. You know, Scientology stuff aside, I think something's going on up there because he's doing stuff that, like, I understand you're dedicated to your craft and you want to make a great action movie, but you know what I mean? Like they make stunt doubles and we have CGI, and I know maybe it wouldn't be as cool, but you're crazy, dude. You're crazy. But anyways, just up front, this was just like the last couple Mission Impossibles. It was amazing. It was, you know what I mean? It feels like going to these is like watching the John Wick movies. You know, like, you know what you're gonna get, and the movies continuously deliver on those, and they're trying to top themselves each time. And it just, you know what I mean? Like, it delivers exactly what you go there for. You go there for over-the-top action and stunts and crazy, like, you know, are we defying physics now? Like, I don't know, not like Fast and Furious defying physics, but like, you know, like, this guy is surviving all of this kind of physics, you know? But yeah, just, it's a really fun time, and of course it's got like some spy thriller stuff. We gotta go get the thing to stop the people from doing the thing, and it's just like this epic chase, and everyone wants the MacGuffin, right? Like, that's, you know, that's kind of generally how these movies all go, and this one's no different. I will say the thing that they're all after has an extra added kind of twist to it, and I do appreciate that. You know, it's not like just a big bomb or something, you know, it's not like just some kind of, you know, nuclear codes that they're trying to stop from getting or something like that, you know. This one is actually, I managed to predict this from the trailers. This is an AI algorithm that has become sentient, which I will say that's probably the most outlandish that this franchise has gone so far. And, you know, obviously with the stuff they can do with the masks and stuff, they've gone pretty outlandish in the past. But I think having a full-on sentient Skynet type thing, like, that feels like the most, like, all right, we're really going into some sci-fi territory now, which, you know, maybe I shouldn't be saying that because look what AI is doing already. Hey, give it another 4 years, who knows? Anyways, so basically, yeah, on this Russian submarine there was this, you know, trained for war AI who became self-aware, and now he's just on the loose, and there's this special set of keys that can enter his database, and whoever gets the keys can take control of the AI. And so now every government, the US government, all of them, they're all after this set of keys. And along with that is this mysterious newcomer who is actually, of course, it's someone from Ethan's past, who the whole movie, honestly, I was kind of like, was he from one of the other movies? Have we seen him before? No, we've never seen this character before. They're just kind of retconning it and being like, yeah, he was from his past a long time ago. I'm sure part 2 will tell us that, but I will say that is one thing. I feel like the main bad guy was not quite, like, he wasn't like Henry Cavill. Like, Henry Cavill's character was really memorable in the last movie. This guy, like, we don't get much in terms of, like, who he's supposed to be. We know he killed some lady that Ethan cared about, and it all happened a long time ago, and Ethan really hates this guy, and that's all we really know. Like, we don't know much about, like, you know, what he's like. You know, he kind of shows up, and because he's got the AI on his side, which, you know, that's still kind of very vaguely explained as to how that's working. The AI is helping him. It deleted all of his information and is keeping him off of security cameras, and he's able to time out everything because the algorithms, and he knows exactly what's gonna happen and who's gonna betray him, and he knows everything. So that is the thing that's making him threatening. It's really just because the AI has chosen him to be like his guy. Now, it's not explained why that happened or when that happened, because what we see, the audience, we see the AI attack its own submarine that it's in, assume, I guess, just to kill the people who are in the submarine trying to control it, and now it's just kind of in a sub on its own. Now, how that submarine is not, blown into a million pieces, I don't know, but I assume everyone on that sub is dead because it attacked it at the beginning. And when did it come in contact with this guy, and how did they start becoming partners, where it's like, all right, human, I'm gonna tell you all the stuff you need to know, and you're gonna go get these keys for me. Like, how they don't explain any of that is, I think, one of my main criticisms of this movie, is that and I know there's a part 2 coming, and I assume that they will answer some of these things, but this guy shows up and he's like, oh yeah, I'm working with the algorithm, I know everything that's gonna happen, and that's his big threat, that's why he's such a threat to Ethan and everyone else, because he knows everything. So yeah, hopefully we get some answers, because it's a cool idea, but how did they become friends? How did this guy become friends with the AI, and they're just helping each other out? When did this happen? Anyways, but yeah, just like I said, it is a globe-trotting, action crazy stunt movie, and they're all after this set of keys. And I will say that's another thing, is that the whole movie, everyone's like, we don't know what these keys do, we got to figure out what these keys do. We have the keys, but the keys are useless because we don't know where they go or what they do. So let's just give the bad guys the keys, and then we'll follow the bad guys, and then we'll find out where the keys go. But it feels like, just based on the opening scene, we, the audience, we know what the keys do the whole time. So it was an interesting choice for them to set that up as some kind of big mystery, because we're well aware that the keys open up the box where the AI is held. We see them do that at the beginning. So I don't know, that was an interesting choice, I think, to have your main characters be fully unaware of something that the audience knows from the beginning of the movie. And I guess it works fine enough, because if you didn't do that, then we would just feel lost and not know why any of this matters. So I guess this was the smarter move, right? But in any case, we do, I'm not gonna say who, but we do lose one of the main crew. It's it's not Simon Pegg. I know some people are like, Simon Pegg? No, it's Simon Pegg's fine. But yeah, just overall, I mean, what can I say, right? It's the stunts are amazing. You still love seeing the crew back together again, going on another adventure, making up their plans. I will say there's a train plan, but it's not much of a heist thing, and I do kind of miss that. I feel like it was it in 4, when they're trying to break into the building, and they have to go in detail, we got to go down this hallway, we got to get through these metal detectors, we got to go through these sensors, we got to go, they're planning out how to sneak past everything. There wasn't much of a sneaking plan at any point in this movie. A lot of it really was just we're gonna run in here, kill these people, grab this thing, follow them, and get out of here. I think the closest we got to a real kind of more sneaking around espionage thing was the opening airport scene, which was amazing. They're just hacking into the airport systems, and government people are following them, and then the bad guys are also following them, and it's stuff like that, pretty entertaining. But yeah, overall, like I said, it's just a really enjoyable time. Everything works. I'm waiting. It does feel like I'm kind of waiting on part 2 to get some more answers. So I'm not gonna hold that against this movie too much, because they still have an opportunity to tell me exactly how this works. How did this human team up with the AI? That's one of my main things. They never show that. They just kind of say yeah, he's with the AI now. Last time I saw the AI, it was at the bottom of the ocean in a submarine that had just exploded. So when did that happen? In any case, yeah, just it's a really, really fun time. I'm definitely gonna go watch it again, because I feel like there might have been some things I missed. And I can't even begin to pick my favorite set piece here, because there's just so many. It feels like we're just going from one to the next, and this movie is almost 3 hours long, and I do think you feel it a little bit, you know, and maybe movies don't need to be that long at this anymore. But yeah, just overall, it was a really, really solid thing. And I will say, I don't know if this is just a growing trend or just a coincidence that, you know, we had Fast X, we had Across the Spider-Verse, now we have this one, that are all the, you know, to be continued of the movies. You know, it seems weird that we've had 3 so far, and I don't know, maybe we'll have even more that will just be like part 1s. You know, it's just a trend that's happened this year so far, so kind of interesting. In any case, yeah, Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. It's a really solid one. I don't know if it's better than Fallout necessarily. I do think Henry Cavill is a much more memorable villain, and I do think because we had that one tied so much more into the ones before it, whereas this one feels like the beginning of a, you know, it's a part 1. You know, it feels like the beginning of a new set of movies that will tie into this one. You know, we're kind of like closed the chapter on that villain with the glasses, and what was that group that like of the evil IMF, right? Like, we kind of closed that chapter, like that's done, you know, and that's not really mentioned in this one at all. It's all new situation going on, you know. So, you know, I don't know, I think Fallout still is my favorite one, but this is definitely a solid entry. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about Dead Reckoning Part 1. If did the AI bother you like it bothered me? Because I'm still wondering when they became buddies. Like he's got a watch that has a timer counting down to when exactly he needs to go here and do this and do that, and I'm like, when are they talking? Is it sending him text messages? You know, like I wish they explored some of that, because I have questions as to how this is working. But in any case, yeah, really awesome. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.